After being confronted with its weakness, Cardano is ready to unveil its strengths. This year has been a stormy one for cryptocurrencies, and Cardano got swallowed up because it failed to expand its thriving factors. Cardano's strength is in its scientific and academic approach, relative to its crypto peers. But what happens after a crypto storm? The famous Wall Street stock picker, whose main message is centered on disruptive innovation, has a befitting answer. Cathie Wood specializes in picking high growth stocks that deliver mouthwatering returns. She has proven her skill at beating the market, but unfortunately, it has not been a steady ride. After earning triple-digit returns in 2020, her company, ARK ETFs, has struggled to stay afloat. In August of 2022, ARK Innovation ETF was trading more than 70% below its February 2021 highs, which was a full reversal of its astronomical 2020 gain. It has been a rough patch for Cathie Wood, but she is still standing by her strategy, reiterating her 5-year timeline. So far, her experience in the market has taught some investors lessons about reality. It is also considered a reminder that there is no achieving high growth without some volatility. So Cardano investors who are deeply interested in seeing their investment smash the moon are expected to be ready to combat volatility. Achieving huge returns with crypto investments is possible, but it is expedient to understand that it is not a magical process. Investors like Cathie Wood are still resilient and standing firm because there is something that they hold on to, which has nothing to do with the interesting proceeds. Woods earned wide respect as a famous investor in 2020 when all 6 ARK ETFs notched returns greater than 100%, and while the S&P 500 just grew a mere 16%. This annihilation of the market returns by 6 separate funds gave credibility to Wood's premise that innovation is the shortest path to growth. Wood's investment approach focuses on recognizing high-impact innovations, which are mainly artificial intelligence, DNA sequencing, robotics, energy storage, and of course, blockchain technology. These are 5 platforms Cathie Woods predict to be profound areas of growth and change for the global economy. Cathie Wood's investment timeline is 5 years, and according to her, this duration maximizes investor returns on these disruptive innovators. In fewer than 5 years, stocks can be volatile, but beyond 5 years, the growth potential can slow down. Disruptive innovation is a narrow subject which leaves a lot of the stocks off the table for Wood, including popular safe haven securities. However, despite Wood's struggles from the beginning of her life, she does not get caught up in the storm for so long. The star stock picker finds out strategies to navigate her way through the storm, and this is the potential challenge for all investors. Cardano ADA is still a young cryptocurrency, and many countries have not permitted its use as a payment method. Connected to risk and uncertainty, Cardano uses the proof-of-stake consensus method instead of proof-of-work, and is technically safe. When the global heat wave became a subject of concern in July, crypto came under increasing scrutiny by regulators for its energy consumption habits. This explains why the best place to start is with a green, eco-friendly cryptocurrency like Cardano ADA. It prides itself on its eco-friendly blockchain and intense commitment to sustainability. As a result, Cardano is uniquely positioned to withstand a climate emergency. Investors want what works best for them. If there is a reason where the emphasis is placed on environmental friendliness, Cardano will definitely be part of everyone's portfolio. Whenever it looks like Cardano is diminishing and gradually fading into thin air, a quick point to consider is that there will be a season when it will experience compelling demand. In mid-July, the European Central Bank warned that it might place a ban on Bitcoin mining as part of the broader crackdown on fossil fuels and equally introduce carbon taxes on crypto transactions. The ECB compared Bitcoin to a fossil fuel car due to its notorious reputation for being energy consuming. As much as investors want cryptocurrencies to skyrocket, it is also time to think green. And by nearly any measurement, Cardano is one of the most green cryptocurrencies in existence. This factor is also one of Cardano's prominent cards to survive in this cutthroat market. Now, to the recent reports. Earlier last week, ADA was trading around 1.5% higher and advancing in tandem with a broad rally across the crypto markets, which comes despite a more tentative feel to the broader macro trade ahead of the upcoming risk events. The trend remains strong as the number of native tokens deployed on the network surpassed the 7 million mark for the first time. The crypto expert Dan Garmedello tweeted, "Cardano has surpassed 7 million native tokens." The rate at which new tokens are being issued is quite impressive. The blockchain only hit 6 million native tokens in September, and at its current pace, Cardano should amass over 10 million native tokens by mid-2023. According to the latest update from the Cardano Blockchain Insights, the number of smart contracts deployed on Cardano's Plutus was last up by 300% in 2022. Now, 3,791 smart contracts are deployed on Plutus versus 947 at the beginning of the year. Quote, as per data collected from the Cardano Blockchain Insights, the total number of smart contracts based on Plutus, a smart contract platform by Cardano, stood at 3,791. The value represented a growth of 300% or 2,844 in 2022 after recording 947 smart contracts on the 1st of January. End quote. Furthermore, according to the crypto GitHub development tracker, Cardano ranked as the #1 blockchain by daily development activity, beating out the likes of Ethereum and Cosmos. Normally, when it comes to development, Cardano is consistently ranked as one of the top cryptocurrencies. Cardano investors are optimistic that this factor will translate into emergence of a strong Cardano DeFi and use case ecosystem in the coming years. However, on the bad side, ADA remains locked in a bearish trend, but has managed to make modest increases. As a result, ADA predictions for the near term remain downbeat. On multiple fronts, Cardano ADA has maintained a bearish indication, and in the near term, unless there is a miracle or significant upturn, ADA looks to dip lower, retreating to the 20-cent level. Just like Cathie Wood, the Cardano creator, Charles Hoskinson, has refused to be swayed by the market gloominess. He will likely apply some strategies to push Cardano back up. At an event earlier this month, he shared his thoughts about Elon's intention to integrate crypto into Twitter, following the billionaire's recent takeover of the social media site. Hoskinson said that this move could bring 200 million new users to crypto. And as many others have, Hoskinson speculated that Musk might choose to integrate Dogecoin, but warned that the coin lacked the technology to scale and support so many users of the blockchain. Then, Hoskinson presented a solution. Hoskinson recommended that Dogecoin could be integrated as a sidechain of Cardano to help it scale, but admitted that there will be lots of competition for this role. Many users questioned this decision, wondering whether the Cardano founder was no longer annoyed with the meme coin. Charles Hoskinson has also noted that Binance's $500 million investment in Musk's purchase of Twitter implies that the Binance blockchain, the Binance Smart Chain, is likely to end up playing a greater role in any future Twitter crypto-based payment system. Concerning this, a Twitter user, Mr. Whale, asked, Cardano ADA founder Charles Hoskinson suggested Twitter use BNB chain since Binance contributed $500 million to Musk's recent acquisition of the social media platform. Good or bad idea? The immediate benefit of the Musk takeover for Cardano might not be that green, but if it bolsters crypto adoption, then all major players in the crypto space are winners in the long run. Nonetheless, from all potential indications, Cardano has a great future, and this is probably why Hoskinson is so committed to seeing it survive. Also notably, Cathie Wood's investment strategy revolves around innovations that have a future. She invested heavily in Tesla Inc., but did not see it solely as a car manufacturer. The innovation was enough to sweep her off her feet. Wood also invested in technology stocks like Zoom and Teladoc, which benefited tremendously from the pandemic, pushing her ARK Innovations ETF up more than 160%. This veteran investor has left a trail of lessons for individuals and companies. Plus, seeing a light at the end of the tunnel seems like her forte. Wood pointed to Tesla, and the amount of criticism the company faced for years was high until it skyrocketed from $35 to $1,000 in a short period. It was a major surprise to some people, and it was because they didn't understand the story. We feel that there is a theme that is going to play out again and again in our portfolio, she said. Of course, making emotional investment decisions is catastrophic, but ignoring Cardano ADA due to its current underperformance might be a regretful choice in the coming years. Cardano's worst day might just be history, and that is something that is worth reflecting on. But of course, what are your thoughts on this? Let's have them in the comments section below. We'll see you in the next video, but before then, check out our other videos to find out how Cardano is living up to the dream of being the Ethereum killer. And as always, make sure you click on the subscribe and notification buttons.